Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to some Battlefield 1 CTE gameplay. Last night, EA and DICE decided to allow the community to play two of the maps that are in the up-and-coming DLC Turning Tides. Now this one is called Beachhead, and it's a bit like Conquest Operations, I think it was, in the previous Battlefields, where actually all the capture points are held by the defending team. And I believe I'm playing as the English, on the English side, the British side, and our objective is to cap all the bases. And basically, if we cap all the bases, the other team have no spawn points, and game ends, game over. And so yeah, so it's kind of fun when you kind of rush into this, and certainly when I quickly spawned in, the game had already been on its way, and it looked like the defending team had actually held us at the beach point. If you looked at the score, we haven't captured any bases. So as soon as I spawned in, I just legged it. I just legged it to the right hand side, just ran the coastline. Whether they saw me or not, I don't know. A couple of my squad mates finally started to spawn on me, and we end up basically, I ran to the back of the map because I knew that everyone was pushed up forward. So I ran to the back of the map and started capturing bases, allowing my team to start to spawn in behind the enemy lines and do some damage. Now, one of the things I did do in this is that I tried to play, well, I did actually play with what I think are all the best weapons in each class. Now, some of the classes have the same weapon but a different variant. Some of them have two different weapons. Now, the assault class comes with two different weapons. I can't remember what the first one is, but the one I liked the best was the C96 trench gun. Now this is a single fire, so there's no rapid fire option on this, but it's a single fire. And at the moment, and I reckon it's going to have to be tweaked, but there's virtually little to no recoil with this thing. So it's like a laser beam, and it fires almost as quickly as you can pull the trigger. And I absolutely love this, and just went on a tear with this. So there's quite a bit of footage of me playing with it because I really enjoyed this. The other weapon that comes with it is a machine pistol, and really you just have to be close. It's really for close quarters, and this map is not a close quarter map, and so I kind of stayed away from that and just really enjoyed the C96 trench. The other weapon you'll see me playing in this will be as a medic, and is the Farquhar Hill. It's the stability version. There is another version, and I found with this weapon, both variants, the reason I went with the stability one is because I just got bored switching backwards and forwards, but basically you have to stand still when you fire this thing. You tried to move and shoot, right, and bullet deviation is all over the place, and oh man, it's so frustrating because I like to strafe when I shoot. You know, be on the move a little bit, make myself a little bit harder, you know, a harder target to hit. But as the medic using the Farquhar Hill, man, the bullet deviation was so bad, and so it was just getting that mindset to say, you know what, just stand still and take a few shots. And so yeah, so that was kind of fun. I liked the gun. You'll see later on when it comes up that it actually comes in a drum magazine. There's I think it's either 15 or 20 rounds that are in it, so it's pretty heavy hitting. A lot of rounds in the magazine. However, because it's a drum magazine, it does take its time to actually reload. So you know, you've got lots of bullets in there, so use them wisely. And when you have to reload, make sure you're in cover. Make sure you've got plenty of time to do it. And on the screen, you're going to see that this weapon has just popped up. So yeah, so take your time when you have to use this weapon, because when it comes to reloading, it's a long time, and it will get you killed if you're in a fight. After the medic class, I switched to the support class, which has the Browning M1917. Now this gun is an absolute, well, it's huge. It looks like something that should be attached to the side of a plane on the front of a vehicle, but you get to run around with this thing, and it has, I think it's like 250 rounds in the magazine. It is an absolute flanking beast. You know, if you can come up behind your enemy with this gun, right, and they don't know you're there, you are gonna absolutely shred. And then two variants of this one as well. You'll firstly see me using the optical one, It has a sight on it, and to be honest, I didn't really get on with it. I found that the time to ADS with it was really slow, and so by the time you'd actually zoomed in with your scope, especially in a more close quarter environment, or it just I was dying too quickly. I didn't like it at range. On the second map, I do have some footage. I will put that up at some point. If you're ranging, you can try and you can go down on a tripod. Yeah, then it starts to shred, and it's absolutely brilliant. But if you're like a run and gun, like to get to up close and personal, then I just found the optic one just a right pain. So I switched to the iron sight one, and that was better. And you find yourself being a pretty good support player. You know, you can just sit back and just lay down so much suppressive fire with this weapon with so many rounds in it. You just don't have to worry about reloading. It's just absolutely brilliant. And then the last class I run, of course, is the scout class. That has two new scout rifles. For life of me, I can't remember what the second one is. It is pants though. Believe me, you probably do not want to use it. There's no sweet spot on it, and so trying to kill somebody, I think it takes at least 2 bullets, and that's if they've damaged 3 if they haven't got any damage at all. And so I opted for the Type 38 Ariska, and once again iron sights, and it's kind of tough at distance. And on this map, that you'll notice there's no textures in this map because it is the white box version. There's no textures, and so everything kind of blends in. And so trying to spot the enemy, especially if they're prone and not moving, was really, really difficult. And so, yeah, so I had a bit of fun with it. Overall, I really enjoyed these 2 new maps, and so excited for the Turning Tides DLC to launch. I can't wait to see what these maps are going to look like when there's some textures in here. And some of the new game modes that they're adding, I really think are going to, turn the tide for Battlefield 1. I absolutely love it. Anyway, I enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoyed watching this and learned a few things from my experience in playing this DLC on the CTE servers. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will catch you later. Take care. Bye.
Objective Charlie.
Machine gun, look side!
We are losing.